So we have a Nintendo Switch Lite. It's missing the rubber grips. I just knocked out the D-pad too. That's okay. The backlight wasn't working, and I noticed that the connector was ripped off. Let me see if I can show it. Where have I got the board? Let's go into the microscope. There's a little white tab that's supposed to hold the ribbon in place. And it's just gone. So we're going to replace it. So, I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and put this board in a board holder. Sorry about the blurry. I'm going to have to heat this from underneath so I don't destroy anything else. Let me make sure there is a button here. So I'm going to have to cover that up. I'm just going to use a little piece of tape. Let me cut a piece off and stick it over. And hopefully that'll protect that. Now let's bring the microscope over. And we got our eye on the prize here. Let's turn our hot air on. And I'm gonna bring it up to 390. Fume extractor's on. Let's put some flux down. And I'm going to put airspeed all the way. I'm just going to go underneath. And we're going to start heating the area. I do have another board that's like this, but the issue is that board had water damage and a lot of the other connectors are damaged. So instead of having to replace a ton of those connectors, I'm just going to replace this one instead. So let's see how it goes. Okay, it's off. No ripped pads. It's looking good. And while I got it hot, I'm going to come in with a soldering iron. I'm just going to add some fresh solder to these pads. Okay. Let's add some more flux. Do it one more time. Looks good. Let's just give it a quick swab, and we're going to get our donor part. That looks great. Okay, I'm going to refocus a little bit here. Let's regroup. I'm going to temporarily move this board holder out of the way. I need to grab one of these connectors off the switch console board. So let's see what we can do. There's our connector that we want. I believe it's the same one. Here's a side-by-side comparison. This one has a couple black pins on it and stuff. Just one of the reasons why I'm not using it. I want to give something that's good condition. Let's go ahead and lift this tab up. Put some flux. And we're going to basically do the same thing that we just did. But this time, we're actually going to try to keep the component, not just knock it off. Just going to heat the area. Don't want to melt anything. That's why I'm coming from under the board. And when I push it off, I'm going to go ahead and push it down that way. Just going to poke it gently. I'm at 390 Celsius, full airspeed. We're getting some movement. There we go. We're going to let that cool, and we'll be right back to put the new component on. Alright, so we've got the new connector, and I have to move my fume extractor just a little bit so I have a better angle. And let's see if we can line this up. Look at how tiny these pins are. Look at the connector quality. It's good quality. It's not going anywhere. Let me close this tab temporarily. No, I can't. Okay, that should be good enough to get it lined up. I'm doing the same temperature, 390, and I just want to see it drop into place first. So give that a second. That should be a lower melting temperature because of the new solder I added. Let's see how it goes. Waiting for it to liquefy. You can see it drop into place. Let's see if there's any movement. I doubt I perfectly aligned it. Give it a gentle tap. Release that for a second. Let me let it cool just a bit. Add a bit more flux. Let's try this again. I don't really have anywhere to rest my hands. Here we go. Jumped in place. Let's let it cool for a second. Okay, let it cool. And then I do want to come around this board. Just going to press gently. And I'm going to heat again. Let go. Wait for it to cool. And I think that's it. I'm going to check this out up close, make sure everything's good. I'm going to give it a good cleaning. So give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay, let's take a look and see how we did. Those are all looking pretty good. Let's flip it around. That looks great. Okay, we're going to reassemble and test. Moment of truth. Let's see. Hey. Oh, I fixed it. I think. Let's see. Is it turning on? I saw the logo. Oh, it said Nintendo and then it shut off. Oh, battery's dead. Okay, let's charge it. Alright, we're all fully assembled. Everything is working. I went ahead and replaced the sticks as well since they were drifting. Should be one happy customer. I have one more switch that this customer actually gave me, which had a loose charging port, but I'm going to have to look at that tomorrow. So that's going to be it for now. Successful repaired. Thanks for watching. If you need a Nintendo Switch repaired, feel free to reach out. Contact information will be in the description. And I'll see y'all in the next one.